Stock weapons, the first items ever added to the game. You would think that they'd be pretty powerful, right? Well, some are, and others have been basically replaced over the decade of new unlocks being released. Take Medic for example. When was the last time you used the Bone Saw? Do you remember what the Bone Saw is? Probably not, because every medic uses the Uber Saw. So what stock weapons are actually good and which have been completely overshadowed by unlocks? Soldier's rocket launcher deals good blast damage, which makes it great for dealing with groups of enemies. None of Soldier's unlocks outshine it, they just provide situational advantages, like the sustainability from the black box's health on hit. Pyro's flamethrower deals area of effect damage and makes it great for controlling space, mainly against spies, and its air blast helps deny enemy Ubers. The degreaser can be a better pick for a combo playstyle, but isn't always better than stock. Heavy's minigun is very powerful up close and shreds any enemy. It does have a large spread and slow spin up time, which makes some people prefer the Tomislav because of its faster spin up time, but generally I think the minigun is more useful because of its higher damage. The sniper rifle being able to one-shot almost any enemy, and that someone with enough skill is able to control an entire sightline means it's incredibly powerful. A good sniper can control the outcome of a game. None of Sniper's unlocks outshine stock. Demo's grenade launcher is a powerful weapon. It's able to take down a heavy in just 3 shots, at least once you get the hang of the projectile arc. The unlocks for Demo aren't necessarily better than stock, it's more of a preference for which people pick to play with. Scout's scattergun is the common choice for any scout player. It pairs well with his other weapons and deals fantastic damage at close range. It is the perfect tool for Scout's primary gameplay style of run in, make an important pick, and get out. It compares favorably to Scout's unlocks as one of his best weapons. Medic's syringe gun generally isn't very good, which is fine for a healing-centered class. Its projectiles can deal good damage if you are able to lead your shots, which can be surprisingly hard, especially because your teammates can absorb your shots. It is outshined by Medic's unlocks, especially the Crusader's crossbow because of its ability to heal from a distance. Spy's revolver can be okay. It does a max damage of 60, and even its minimum damage of around 20 can be surprisingly annoying to deal with. Most spies do forget about the power of the Gunspy and replace it with either the L'Étranger for more cloak or the Diamondback for guaranteed crits. Demo's Sticky Bomb Launcher is a great defensive and offensive weapon. Its stickies do good damage either as traps or in offensive fights. There isn't much of a downside, and it does well in comparison to most of his secondaries, which are just faster or just more stickies, or the shields, but those don't count for a non-demo night. The shotgun is a stock secondary for Pyro, Soldier, and Heavy, as well as being the primary for Engineer. It's a good weapon that can deal up to 90 damage, and with its 6 shots it can output a lot of it. It serves as a great reach weapon for Pyro and Soldier. On Soldier it's also a good fallback for when out of primary ammo. On Heavy it's mostly just useful for when returning from spawn, as it lets you react faster than with the minigun. But on Pyro and Soldier you are better off using the Panic Attack for the faster switch speed, or on Soldier the gunboats or a banner. On Heavy, the Sandwich's ability to heal to full health every 30 seconds and give that to a teammate make it far more powerful than the shotgun. The Medigun is just great. Its Uber gives 8 seconds of invincibility to your heal target and yourself. No matter the situation, 8 seconds of invincibility is immensely powerful. Because none of the unlocks give the same invincibility as the minigun, it is generally the most powerful of all of Medic's secondaries. The pistol is the stock secondary for both Scout and Engineer. Engineer has 200 ammo for the pistol, which basically means he should always be shooting it whenever the opportunity appears. The same cannot be said for Scout. He's only given 36 ammo, which effectively forces the pistol into a finisher. It's good on either class, but is generally swapped out for one of Scout's other options like the pocket pistol or Mad Milk. Sniper's SMG isn't great, because Sniper wasn't meant to be powerful both long and short range. It was given only 4 to 12 damage per shot. While this is somewhat made up for by its fast firing speed, it isn't enough to save the weapon. It is almost always replaced by the Girardi, Razorback, or Darwin's Danger Shield. The Invis Watch, while not Spy's secondary, makes more sense for this comparison because the only replacement for his real secondary, the Sapper, is the Red Tape Recorder, and that thing is garbage. The stock Invis Watch gives the Spy 10 seconds of cloak. It is a good choice mostly because its cloak can be refilled by ammo packs. However, it is commonly replaced by unlocks, usually the Dead Ringer. Before getting into melees, it is important to note that for almost every class, the melee slot is commonly replaced by unlocks that function as utility items for the class, which makes most of the stock melees almost useless to equip. So with that said, this part's going to be kinda fast. Scout's Bat does almost no damage because, unlike other mercenaries, Scout fires twice as fast but only dealing half the damage with his melees. Use anything else except the Sandman. Soldier's Shovel is bad, use the escape plan or disciplinary action. Pyro's Axe is really bad, use anything else. Literally every one of Pyro's unlocks is a direct upgrade. Demo's Bottle, it's better than choosing a sword if you aren't wanting to play a demo night. Heavy's Fists are bad, use the Gloves of Running urgently. The Bone Saw is really bad, use anything else. Medics usually use the Uber Saw. The wrench is good on both defense and offense and is the exact definition of what a stock weapon should be. The kukri is okay if you aren't using Jarate. If you are, use the bushwhacker. Spy's knives have the ability to insta-kill any enemy by left-clicking on their back, which is incredibly powerful. The stock knife, however, doesn't help with surviving what will come after backstabbing an enemy, which means that basically every other knife is better because they allow you to escape after killing someone. That is all of the stock weapons. Most stock weapons aren't bad, in fact a few are still the dominant way of playing their class. However, the ones that are bad are really bad, really bad. Do not use them. Thank you for watching. The last video I posted did way better than I could have imagined. I have more stuff planned and I hope all of you will enjoy it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Goodbye.